Hey everyone, so welcome back to Tasman Travels, and this is a really short and sweet and sexy episode. No, not just me, Tommy's just ducked inside to get something sorted. So we have a Ford Ranger Tremor. As you know, it's a limited edition Ranger and it comes in, I think, 4 different colours. We chose Conquer Grey, not conquer as in the nut, conquer as in I'm going to conquer the planet, because it was different. Like, we've only seen 2 of us on the road, I reckon, since we've owned it. And also the old caravan we had a bit of grey in it, so like, oh, it's perfect. Now, without giving too much away, the new caravan ain't gonna be grey. We were looking into like, oh, should we change vehicle? But ain't nobody got the cash for that. Also, that sort of colour that you can buy or shade just wasn't really the vibe we're going for. So old boy Dan from Australis, New Zealand, told us about his mate Paul at Signs on Time in Richmond, who does a lot of the signage and stuff like that, and also does decals and wraps for businesses, for vehicles, private vehicles, vans, whatever. So we got on the line to Paul, told him what our idea was, and today is the beginning of Gloria entering her hoe era. So we're going to take her in, hand it over to Paul, have a good old chat. Also going to speak to Linda there, who looks after and creates Design by George, which is some really sick apparel. Yeah, he's going to take the utes a few days. Then after we've seen Paul's put us in touch with Fred over at Alien Detailing, also in Richmond, who's then going to take the ute for another couple of days to get it mint. And we're really excited. Once we get the caravan and it's all comes together, it's just going to be sick. So sit back, relax, enjoy the montage. Oh yeah, and then right at the end we've got some really cool accessories from a place called Cliffords Motorsport over in Christchurch that we want to show you. Yeah, enjoy.
The first stage of the transformation was giving the car a good wash before we took it in. So yeah, we decided on a vehicle wrap which not only completely changes the colour to whatever you want, but also has many other benefits such as protecting and preserving the original paint from UV damage, scratches and stone chips, which potentially increases the vehicle's resale value. So we're just taking off the stickers, ready for our vehicle to get wrapped.
Yeah.
There's only a few of them, and we've emptied everything out of the car as well.
We do like the Tremor stickers, that's why we kept them on for so long, but for the wrap it just won't work. No. But we'll keep the Tremor badge on the back.
It's quite tricky to get off.
Yeah. It's
also cheaper to wrap a vehicle than it is to repaint, and unlike paint, the wrap can be easily removed to revert back to the original colour. The maintenance costs of a wrap are also less than paint, as there's no need for waxing or polishing. You just wash the car with soap and water.
Hi, my name's Paul. I'm the co-owner of Signs on Time and Design by George with my wife Linda. We've owned both companies for about 3 years now. I've been involved in the sign industry for over 30 years. I've been wrapping vehicles for probably about 25 of those years, and technology has come a long way, so it's a pleasure to be wrapping vehicles these days because the product is designed for it where it never used to be, and we just used to make it work. So I got introduced to the boys from Tasman Travels through Dan at Australis Caravans here in Nelson. We've got a couple of interesting projects coming up, well, one we've now done, which is wrapping the Ford ute, and there's another very exciting project yet to come. Wrapping the vehicle was a lot of fun. I do it on my own. I don't have any other staff that can help with that. So you learn techniques to get things done. The biggest challenge in the project was the weather. It was so cold that week. So Dan lent us his diesel heater from Australis Caravans and we heated the room up. And once we got that heated, the workshop to temperature, the vinyl was more compliant and it worked really well. The end result on the ute was, I thought, exceptional. I like the colour, I love the matte black. We chose the Arlon matte black because of the flight technology within, which helps release the air. Also the consistency of its colour. Some product you kind of get splotching throughout it, but this one doesn't have that. It's a nice consistent colour, and the end result, once it was ceramic coated, looks absolutely fantastic.
It's getting on. Wow. Paul did an incredible job with the wrap, and we were so chuffed with the outcome. Next was time to take it to Alien Detailing to have a ceramic coating. This treatment enhances the protection, durability and appearance of any wrap or paint. It offers increased resistance to scratches, UV damage and staining, whilst also making the vehicle easier to clean and maintain. The ceramic coating has hydrophobic properties, so any water is repelled and just beads off. The sun can be very strong in New Zealand and often leads to UV damage, so getting this done was a no-brainer, especially for matte black. Fred also suggested some cheeky headlight tints, so we got these done as well. We were both wrapped with the end result, and it came out looking much better than we ever could have imagined. Can you guess the colour of our new Australis caravan now? Check out these shots we took coming over the Whangamara Road between Nelson and Blenheim. We're really itching to get back out there into nature and start exploring again. Thanks for sticking with us.
Fucking dogs. Right, before we wrap this episode up, we just wanted to give a quick shout out to Cliffords Motorsport, who hooked us up with a rear solar screen set and dash shade for the Ranger. Let's take a look. We've been using them a wee while now, and honestly they've been awesome. They give us full privacy when we're parked up, help hold in the warmth on those frosty mornings, and most importantly, they protect the interior from UV damage. Even in winter, that low sun can still do a number on your dash and trim. And because we use the back of the ute to store extra gear, it's been great having that extra cover to keep things shaded and out of sight. Cliffords are the only solar screen distributor in New Zealand, and they also do custom sets for motorhomes and boats, which is super handy if you're travelling like we are. Honestly, it's one of those simple things that makes a big difference day to day. Go check them out, really good stuff. Yep, I really like them. Definitely going to get the full set. So thanks for watching. Tune in next time when I'm pretty sure Tommy's going to show you how to install a Polaris GPS rear camera and dash cam. See ya.